Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. Yeah. And by the way, I'm John Louie, the first reporter of Group 8, and here is the continuation of Chapter 3 of the concept of security. And there are three layers of physical security. The first defense is the perimeter barrier. The second one is the building exterior, and the third one is the building interior or interior control. So we're gonna tackle this each one of these the three layers of physical security. The first one is the perimeter barrier. It means that the first line of defense that the intruder must overcome to facilitate intrusion. It means objective it or is to deny or impede access or exit of an authorized person in the installation. So as you can see here in this picture is you can see the gate as the example of the perimeter barrier. This gate is will gonna protect or gonna gonna prevent the intruder to come inside the uh, perimeter of the owner. So, kining gate is napalibot na siya. And also, one of the perimeter barrier is the security personnel or what you call the security guard. So, that is one of the example of the perimeter barrier. So, they can also they prevent to enter the intruder and to exit someone already nga nasa sulod or naka-enter na siya. So, ang security personnel will gonna defend sa exit nila. So, they will gonna capture. So, that is the purpose of the perimeter barrier. Also, the gate also, di ba? So, they will gonna, maglisod sila enter and exit. So, that is the purpose of the perimeter barrier. So, here are the example of the fences. Di ba? There are a lot of difference to secure your own land or your own perimeter. So you can use fences to defense of your the first defense of the barrier. So here, as you can see, di ba, you can use that on the electricity, di ba? As you observe, there are also um, gates or fences on those facilities or on the or private or public um, properties. So that is we all know these kind of fences, di ba? So security personnel, yeah, as you can see here, um, the security personnel is the one who are gonna defend or um, can prevent to those intruder to enter and exit. So the second one or the second defense is the building exterior. Exterior is outside na makita nato sa building. So here sa second, di ba, maglisod po sa enter to those building exterior. So the second line of defense that the intruder must deal with if he or she overcome the perimeter barrier or the first line of defense. So what if nakasulod na sila sa first line of barrier, nakakuan sila, nakalukso sila sa fences. So nalabot sila ay another line of defense na maglisod na sila enter inside the house. So this includes walls, doors, windows, roof openings, and escape or exits. So here it must has the must stronger more solid na it has be to be kining effective because uh, mas kuan siya maglisod ang mga intruder to enter your house. So the use of this building exterior. So as you can see here, diba, we have mentioned that the walls, doors, windows, roof openings, and fire escape or exits. This must be only the owner or the owner of the house can access those things or kining maglisod sila if the intruder must kining they want to go inside your house, they didn't easily get inside your house, so using of these the building exterior. So di ba, a lot of Filipinos were um even the no, only woods or kahoy lang nila ang mga balay. But the intruder couldn't easily enter the house because of those building exterior or the second line of defense. Di ba? They have kining doors, di ba? They couldn't easily enter the house kung wala sila um permission to those owner or to the owner of the house. So that is one of the example. And added to that is mas we all know that moves more effectively those um the mga cemental balay, which is they have more secure buildings or mas secure ilang premises because they use but I didn't say that it kung kahoy yung balay it is not nga safety na, but it is also safety. It depends on how you secure your premises by using these barriers. So third one is the building interior or interior control. So here, see sa building, we mentioned the second line of defense is the exterior or nasa gawas na makita or the defense, the second defense that the intruder, if they will kining na nilang first line of defense, which is the barrier, first line of barrier, defenses, and security personnel. Nalapod sila and the second one, di kaning nakasulod na jud sila sa door, or so here, sa interior na pod, inside the house or the building. So the last line of defense that the intruder must overcome to finally breach the security system of the installation, this is including the following: the identification system, employees' entrance or exits, visitors, suppliers, customers, contractor, and vehicle access system, and protective locks and cabinets. So here, you can have the on kining the security on your the building interior. So here we have they can use identification as a security. So those who only have the identification system can access the interior of the building or in the property or in the houses. So those only the person can access the building. So of course, as mentioned here, the employees entrance or exit. So only those persons, those employees or owner of the house or the member of the house can only access those one. So here they could if someone or the intruder couldn't easily intrude the premises of the building. So as you can see here in the book, in the page, big but here in this underneath as chapter 3. So di ba, ang first line of defense is the walls here. This is the standard if you want to be more secured to your building, you can use this one as the basis of most effective way to defend from intruder. So here, 'di ba, sa first line defense, if you want to be 100 foot long or the barrier in 8 meters or 100 ka blocks na one ka high, so you can use the one. And the second line of defense is the outside the building. So here, they so that they can easily enter the inside the house or the building. So third line, inside the building. So as mentioned earlier. So we're gonna continue with chapter 4. So in the chapter 4, documents and information security. Here, um, they are saying that it is not about you. It's about the it's not it is not about how the information breach, but how you handle it or mishandling the information. So they're gonna in this topic that they will have the mentions on how to properly secure your information so that they couldn't access or somebody couldn't access easily the information. So by using this tips or on how to handling properly the information. So we will continue. So a breach alone is not disaster, but mishandling it is by Serene Davis. So the document and information security is a significant issue encountered by every business installation when a company places documents into physical form, either in a protective safe or file room, there is extremely high chance that they can be lost or damaged due to consequences like sabotage, theft, or fire. When a company uploads its document into internet through the database or cloud storage devices, they also are extremely high risk of falling prey to malicious viruses and crackers. As a result, many business installations had to face such situation of data theft and security breaches, forcing them to pay a heavy price. Therefore, it is highly recommended to adopt documents or information security system that will boost defense against the disclosure and mishandling of protected documents or information against possibly attack or breach thereof. So here, as I mentioned, or was as what I read in this description, it here if you have the physical information of the documents, diba, there are a lot of risks if they will have occur a thief or fire. So madamage tong mga or madamage or mawala tong mga documents, mga information mga confidential information. So and also, your employee sabotage as mentioned here, ma-access nila ang mga information. So, also, if ma-upload po sa mga drive or ang mga information naka sa file in the computer, they will gonna export the information into the computer or in the drive. So, there are a lot of risks also to be access to those mga hackers. So and also they will have the mga phases of malicious viruses in the person who will gonna access those confidential information. So there are a lot of problems that they have to faces of everybody on those on confidential information in the business or the businessman in the any kind of information that are confidential only to those who can access this information. So here are the tips or the concept of information security. So, information security is not only about securing companies' information but unauthorized access, but also the practice of preventing unauthorized access, excuse, use or the closure, disruption, modification, inspection or recording, destruction or sabotage of information. So here is the concept of information security. So it is crucial kung ano, mga crucial information. So they couldn't have the the unauthorized person, so that the unauthorized person couldn't access these information. So the ultimate goal of information security is to protect the three unique attributes of information. They are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So what is confidentiality in the concept of information security? Here, with the confidentiality, it means the information is not disclosed to unauthorized individuals, entities, or process. So, kining mga confidential information only to those who has the access or the higher no kining position could who could access this information. So that is the confidentiality. Those who has the authorized only can access those information. Not all whole companies or employees can access those information. Only to those person that authorized to access those information, that the hackers on other or employees that can sabotage this information couldn't use. So only to those individuals, employees, or the higher um, employees in the company can only access only the boss, the manager. So those are the confidentiality that it means. Only to those person that can access the confidential information. The second is the integrity. Of course, it means that in maintaining accuracy and complete completeness of data. It means that this means the company data cannot be edited in an unauthorized way. For example, if an employee uses on organization, then in the case the data of the employee in all departments like accounts should be updated to reflect still used to be job left, so that the data is complete and accurate, and in additional to this unauthorized person should not be allowed to edit employee data. So here, so the integrity of the information, it must be liable always, or it is can 100% correct. So, di ba, as mentioned here na if the employee leaves his job, so it must be updated that this person is uh not the he is she or he is not the employee of the company. So it must be updated that the information or the account that he has is will be labeled as the he left the job, or he's kining the account that he has is be declined or closed, or it has to be updated that he left the company, so that the information or the access that he has will be terminate, or wala na siya ma-access those information. So he or she couldn't edited something or do something on the information on the company. So it must have the integrity of the access. So here in the availability means information must be available when needed. Information assurance. So here it must be to those person, if to those situation that needed it is when it is available. 'Di ba, if the company hired someone or already hired someone, newly hired someone, person, so that is the only for this that is the only thing that they give the information, or the information of the company that they will gonna access. So that is what the availability means, or the availability of the information. So, or information assurance. So the core information security, which means that the act of maintaining, or CIA, confidentiality, integrity, availability of information ensures that information is not compromised in a way that critical issues arise. These issues are not limited to natural disaster, computer server malfunction, etc. So we must prevent those instances that the bad people will have the information because they will gonna have to use it to you or to spread those information, the confidential information in the um, more um, issue issue will have to be arises. So this if you will have to follow this CIA information or the information security, you can prevent those instances or the issues that can arise. So that's all for my topic. So we're gonna continue with the chapter 4 by the second reporter. Thank you, man.